Play School.
Hello. Cooking in Play School today?
Going to cook a pie in this pie dish. First of all, going to use this oil on this paper to grease up the dish. Grease it up so that the pie doesn't stick to the sides of the dish. All greased up. There we go.
There's an egg here for the pie. And lump, another egg. We'll crack it on the side, like that, and plop, in it goes. There. 2 eggs for the pie. There you go, Matt.
Oh, thanks, Justine.
And over here, some empty eggshells. Going to use these empty eggshells and this egg carton to make something. See you soon.
And we've got all the ingredients we need to make a ricotta pie. Food processor to mix up all the ingredients. So first, in goes the ricotta cheese. Big, lumpy cheese. In it goes. There. And now for the eggs. In goes the eggs. Plop, plop. In they go. And some grated Parmesan cheese into the food processor. In. And some fresh herbs. Some chopped up parsley. In. And some thyme. There we go. All into the food processor. It's all ready to be mixed up. There we go. Oh, I've had it wrong the wrong way. There we are. Ready for some noise. Ready and on. All mixing up. Mixing up the pie in the food processor. And off. There, all mixed up. Now, put it into the dish. There we go. Just have to scrape it all out. Oh, the mixture. Scraping it all. There we go. Make sure we get it all. There. Now, flatten it out so that it looks like a pie. There, flattening it all out. There we go. Now to put it into the oven so it can cook. The oven's very hot though, so we wear an oven mitt. Here we go, into the oven. There. And by the end of play school, that pie will be ready to eat. Now, I wonder what Justine got up to with those eggshells.
A little white fluffy dog with a white wool body and 2 brown furry ears and a big pink tongue. Going to make someone out of this eggshell. 2 eyes and a big smiley mouth. Eggshell Edna. Hello there. I think Eggshell Edna needs some hair, don't you? This wool will do. Thick brown wool from a sheep. Yeah, pull some out. Paste on first. And on with your woolly hair. There. Eggshell Edna. Hello there. You can come over here, Eggshell Edna. That's your dog. Made something out of this egg carton. Already cut this bit off here, see? A ute. Now, Eggshell Edna can sit up here in the front in the cabin. She's going to drive the ute, and her dog likes to sit beside her there. Click, clack, Edna. Click, clack, dog. I don't think this ute's going to get very far without wheels. How about these milk container tops? That'd be good wheels. Let's see. Here's one. And two. And the other side. 3. Yep. 4 wheels. And one here on the back. A spare. There. Vroom, 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 a ute ready to drive. Vroom, 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 vroom. Come on, let's take our new ute for a drive.
Come on, you too.
Take you riding in my new ute. Take you riding in my car. Listen to the engine go vroom, vroom, vroom as we travel near and far.
Now listen. Vroom, 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 vroom. Vroom, 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 vroom. Vroom, 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 vroom. Vroom, 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 vroom.
Oh, honk, honk, honk. There's sheep on the road. Honk, honk. Out of the way, sheep.
Honk, honk.
Honk
Come
your
on,
horn
you honk too.
Yep. Take you riding in my new ute. Take you riding in my car. Listen to the horn go honk, 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 honk as we travel near and far.
Now listen. Honk, 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 honk. Honk, 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 honk. Honk, 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 honk. Honk, 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 honk. Pitter-patter, pitter-patter. Uh-oh.
Oh, it's raining.
I think it's starting to rain. Better turn the windscreen wipers on. Swish, swish, swish.
Take you riding in my new ute. Take you riding in my car. Listen to the windows go swish, swish, swish as we travel near and far.
Now listen.
Swish, 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 swish. Swish, 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 swish. Swish, 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 swish. Swish, 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 swish.
There we are.
Handbrake on. The wheels have stopped turning. There are some more vehicles with wheels in the story today.
But first, tick-tock, tick-tock, the clock. The long hand's pointing straight up, so it's something o'clock. And the short hand is pointing to the 11, so it's 11 o'clock on the hickory-dickory clock. A ball of wool, knitting needles, and a red woolly jumper.
Another woolly jumper in the story today. See? This boy's name is Jack. Lots of woolly sheep too. And the story's called Woolly Jumper, the story of wool. This is the sheep that stood in the field and ate the grass. Rum, rum, rum. This is the farmer who owned the sheep that stood in the field and ate the grass. This is the dog who mustered the sheep that stood in the field and ate the grass. Can you see the sheep? There they are, near the shearing shed. Looks like they're getting ready to be shorn. This is the shearer who sheared the sheep that stood in the field and ate the grass. This is the shed hand who picked up the fleece, all springy and soft, that came from the sheep that stood in the field and ate the grass. This is the classer who checked the length and tested the strength and graded the wool that came from the sheep that stood in the field and ate the grass. This is the presser who took a bale and pressed it full of the very best wool that came from the sheep that stood in the field and ate the grass. Brum, 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 brum. This is the carrier who drove his truck and loaded it up and carried the wool that came from the sheep that stood in the field and ate the grass. This is the buyer who looked at the wool and bought the best, leaving the rest that came from the sheep that stood in the field and ate the grass. Brum, 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 brum. There's the wool all being baled up, being delivered to the mill. This is the mill that took the wool and scoured and carded and combed it and twisted and spun and dyed it, winding it up in bright-coloured balls of soft, springy wool that came from the sheep that stood in the field and ate the grass. Seems a very long time ago since the wool was on the sheep's back. This is the auntie, hello, who went to the shop and bought the balls of bright-coloured wool that came from the sheep that stood in the field and ate the grass, and knitted, and knitted, and knitted, and knitted a warm, woolly jumper for Jack. This is Jack, wearing the jumper made of the wool that came from the sheep that ate more grass and grew more wool. And that's the end of the story of wool.
Did you see the shearer shearing the wool off the sheep? Hold the sheep steady like this and shear the wool. Come on, you shear too. Everybody shearing, shearing, shearing. Everybody shearing just like this. What can we do next? Maybe throwing the wool on the table. Come on, you throw too. Everybody throwing, throwing, throwing. Everybody throwing just like this. And then, once the wool's been checked and tested and graded and pressed and loaded and scoured and carded and combed and twisted and spun and dyed and wound into balls, it's ready to be knitted. So let's knit. Everybody knitting, knitting, knitting. Everybody knitting just like this. Clickety-clack, clickety-clack. Some more knitting over here. A little something that I'm knitting up for Jemima. See, it's long and stripy, and you wear it to keep out the cold. Do you know what it is? You wear it like this. Yes, it's a scarf. Almost finished. Just a couple more stitches to do. In goes the needle, round goes the wool, and back out again. Clickety-clack, clickety-clack, go the needles. One more. There. Finish those stitches. Colours. Yellow, red, and blue. Need to add a new colour to it. I wonder where I get some wool from. I better find a shop. Aha!
Shopkeeper Justine here, in my shop, open for business. I wonder who my first customer will be.
Hello there.
Hello. Welcome to Justine's General Store. What can I do for you today, sir?
Well, Baba shopkeeper, have you any wool?
Wool? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 3 bags full. 1 for a jumper, and 1 for a frock,
Oh, very nice.
and 1 for you to knit some silly socks.
Jolly good, all the wool I need. But before I go back and knit the scarf for Jemima, I think I should have a glass of milk. I wonder if the shopkeeper's got some. Let's ask. Moo, moo, shopkeeper, have you any milk?
Milk? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But try not to spill it. 1 for the dog, and 1 for the cat,
Oh, I like that.
and 1 for the little boy who wears the silly hat.
Jolly good, this shop seems to have everything I need. But I'm feeling rather hungry. Rumble, rumble. Maybe the shopkeeper's got some honey so that I can make honey sandwiches. Let's ask again. Buzz, buzz, shopkeeper, have you any honey?
Honey? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But have you any money?
Here's $2 for the wool and milk and honey. But could you deliver? I'm feeling rather funny.
Certainly, sir. Bring. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Do you sometimes go shopping? Maybe you go shopping on a Monday, or Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. Let's find out what day it is to get today on the Boy Blue calendar. We've been singing a song all week about a haystack and a little boy dressed all in blue. Do you know it? Little boy blue, come blow your horn. The sheep in the meadow, the cow in the corn. Where's the boy who looks after the sheep? He's under the haystack, fast asleep. And the name of today is Friday. It's Friday today. Friday on the Boy Blue calendar. Hey, little boy blue, wake up. Your sheep and cows need looking after.
Lots of animals to look after on the play school farm. Lots of noisy animals. Sheep. Bah, bah. Pigs. Oink, 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 oink. Squeal, 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 squeal. Cows. Moo, 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 moo. And over here, buzz, buzz. Bees. Buzz, buzz, buzz. And here's Farmer Jill. Hello there. Going to make something else for the farm now. Use this piece of cardboard. Roll it up. stick down both ends so that it makes a cylinder with a hole at each end. Then attach it to the top of this post. There we go. Do you know what it is? Yes, it's a letterbox. Put the letterbox here so that the postie can put the letters and parcels into it when she comes.
Honk, honk.
Oh, sounds like the postie coming now.
Honk, honk. The mail's arrived. Here you are, Farmer Jill. There's a package and some letters for the Play School Farm.
Ooh. Could you please put them in the letterbox? It's brand new.
Oh, certainly. And a very fine letterbox it is, too. Right. Mail's delivered. We'll be heading back to town now. Would you like anything taken back to town, Farmer Jill?
Well, if there's any room left in the ute, could you take this higgledy-piggledy pink pig off to market for me?
Oh, certainly. There's plenty of room in the back of our ute. There you go. A very higgledy-piggledy pig.
Ooh, can you wiggle like a higgledy-piggledy pink pig? Ooh.
You ready to put your piggledy tail in?
Ooh. You put your piggledy tail in, you put your piggledy tail out, you put your piggledy tail in, and you shake it all about. You do the higgledy-piggledy and you dance all around, and that's what it's all about.
Higgledy-piggledy.
Now you put your trotters in.
Ready?
You put your trotters in, you put your trotters out, you put your trotters in, and you shake them all about. You do the higgledy-piggledy and you dance all around, and that's what it's all about.
Oh, dancing pigs. I don't know. More colour here. Bright red cherry tomatoes. Going to use them to decorate the pie. Remember the ricotta pie? Well, it's just out of the oven and smells good. So we'll sprinkle cherry tomatoes on top. Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. And some parsley. A few sprinkles. And the pie is ready to eat.
Pie? Did someone say pie?
Yes, Matt, it's ready. Would you like a piece?
Oh, yes, please.
Time for us to go now.
Maybe you could make a ute out of an egg carton.
Or have a higgledy-piggledy dance. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Hello, Peppa.
Would you like to play my favourite game? What is your favourite game? Jumping in muddy puddles.
What a funny piggy. Then with a boing and a bounce, there's magic about.
Something tells me we're in for a spot of trouble today.
Peppa Pig and the Magic Roundabout, weekdays from 8:40.
I'm Peppa Pig. Come and play with me on ABC Kids.